kid who swings a golf club like a dream. I'd like to try to qualify him for the U.S. Amateurs.
Coming to Apple TV Plus.
What's your name?
I'm not into older guys, but I'm flattered.
A new comedy series, Stick.
I don't want to go on this trip.
Your mouth's saying one thing, but those eyes are saying something else.
From the home of Ted Lasso.
This is your shot at redemption? This is your mulligan?
Owen Wilson.
This game takes and it takes. The game's finally giving me something back.
Stick.
You know Arnold Palmer?
Iced tea, lemonade, mix it.
I'm missing a nap for this.
Streaming June 4th on Apple TV Plus.
Let's head over to the 77 WABC Sports Desk. Happy Hump Day. Good morning, Justin Allen.
Happy Hump Day. Good morning to you, Noel Maladen. Start here at the Garden. The Knicks lost to the visiting Boston Celtics 119-117. Kristaps Porzingis made a tie-breaking three-pointer with 40 seconds left in overtime after Jason Tatum's three-pointer with just under 3 seconds left remaining forced the extra period in regulation. And the Celtics completed the season sweep of the Knicks. With the win, they had routed the Knicks by 23, 27, and 13 in the three previous meetings. Karl-Anthony Towns had 34 points and 14 rebounds for the Knicks. Jalen Brunson added 27 points and 9 assists in a strong second game back after a 15-game absence with a sprained right ankle. Boston became locked into the number 2 seed in the Eastern Conference during the game when Cleveland completed its victory over Chicago to secure the East number 1 seed. Up next for the Knicks, still holding on to the number 3 seed in conference. They'll visit Detroit tomorrow night in a possible playoff preview. The Pistons in Brooklyn. Trendon Watford scored 22 points. Drew Timme had 16 points and 9 rebounds off the bench, and the Nets beat the New Orleans Pelicans 119-114 to snap a 5-game losing streak. Coming up next for the Nets, they'll welcome in the Atlanta Hawks tomorrow night. To the MLB in Queens, Pete Alonso drove in 4 runs. Francisco Lindor hit a leadoff homer, and the Mets beat the Miami Marlins 10-5 for their 6th consecutive victory. Clay Holmes struck out a career-high 10 in 5 1/3 innings for his first win with the Mets, and second as a Major League starter. Brandon Nimmo broke a 5th-inning tie with a 2-run double, and Starling Marte blew a 2-run single. Juan Soto had 2 singles and scored twice. Going for the series sweep, the Mets will throw Tyler McGill in this afternoon series finale with Miami, set for a 1:10 p.m. first pitch from Citi Field. In Detroit, the Yankees suffered their 3rd straight loss in the form of a 5-0 shutout at the hands of the Tigers. Good for the Yankees' first goose egg of the season. They've scored just 2 runs in the first 2 games of the series, shifted to daytime because of cold weather. The game started with a 34-degree temperature and 28-degree wind chill.
Oh, my God.
It's just, you can't play baseball in this weather.
Were they wearing winter jackets? Or?
It's ridiculous. You see them walking up in, these face masks, and they're wearing 4 layers. You just can't play baseball in this type of weather. It's not fun to watch. Nobody's at the games. You're not selling tickets. Nobody wants to sit there in the cold and freeze their asses off. And then at home, you're watching nothing happen.
Yeah.
You're watching these guys break bats, get jammed, be in pain. I mean, I'm sure obviously it's different in the MLB. You're not getting paid millions of dollars, but playing baseball growing up, during these cold games on the East Coast, there was like an unspoken agreement between both teams that you were just trying to get the game over with as quickly as possible.
Of course. Yeah.
And nobody really cared about winning. Nobody really cared about production in those games. You just wanted to get the hell out of there. And obviously, these professional players, they're getting paid to be out there, so they're going to be out there. But there's got to be this sort of subconscious, F this sort of, feeling towards it. Just get me out of here and get me to warm weather. My God, I mean, start the season in May. Do a weekly doubleheader with these guys. Start the regular season in May, and you make up the games that way. I don't understand.
Well, it's never this cold usually. I mean, this is unusual that it's below freezing during baseball season.
I always feel like you have a couple of games early on where you start seeing snow come down.
No.
I mean, in these Midwest cities, I don't know. It's just, it's not fun for anybody out there, the players and let alone the fans to sit there and watch it. It's like boring. So the Yankees will try and get off.
Do they even sell hot chocolate? Probably not. Right?
I doubt it. Yeah. I mean, there's nobody in the stands. Like watching a COVID game. It really is. It was like going back in time and watching one of those COVID games. You look out in the stands, you see 5 people.
Wow.
That's what it is. It's like depressing. Nashville, the Islanders came up just short. What turned out to be a goal-scoring frenzy against the Predators. The final score 7-6 in overtime. Up next for the Isles, they'll host the Rangers come tomorrow night. In Jersey, the Devils got dominated by the Boston Bruins by a score of 7-2. They still need 1 point to clinch a playoff spot for the second time in 3 seasons. We'll try and lock that up come Friday night when they welcome in the Pittsburgh Penguins. That's your Sports Gnome, and I'm Justin Ellick on 77 WABC.